You good now? Yeah. What a fail. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let me explain. um, Same old issues, man. Yeah, always. No, what happened is I normally use OBS on my MacBook to live stream, and I'm now on my desktop, my gaming PC, and I switched to Streamlabs. And typically, OBS will send the feed to YouTube in your dashboard, and then you can choose to go live on your own. Like if it's a scheduled stream, you want to get in there and get everything set up like this, me being muted. Like you can get everything set up, make sure everything's right while you're still not live. But with Streamlabs, when you're like, hey, let's go live, it goes live. So yeah, Streamlabs a little different. Maybe I'm just missing something, but I don't know if that's possible through Streamlabs. I could create the whole stream through Streamlabs, but I have like presets and stuff on YouTube. Anyway, with that out of the way, how's it going, everybody? Happy Monday morning. Happy Labor Day. Alex is a little mad because I'm here and not home on Labor Day when I should be home, but I didn't want to skip out a few weeks in on these live streams. Just really quick up top, big announcement. All of these moving forward will happen on Twitch. It's just a sign that you have to start early. Well, I just decided to go early. You know, I wasn't going to sit here and make you guys wait for 15 minutes. I had to finish eating breakfast. I skipped breakfast before I left the house because I had to get here, and then had to use the bathroom. But we're all good now. We're all good. I'm here. Thanks, Greg. Enjoy your day as well, man. No, it's just a sign you have to start earlier. I'm sure you're saying lots of really interesting things. I was saying lots of very important, interesting things. Man, I'm tired. It was a very long weekend. Like, not long in terms of how long it was. It was a very exhausting weekend. Should I just go no hat? Just straight up pompadour? There's nothing in my hair. It just stands up. First Labor Day off in years. Nice. Kick back and enjoy it. I probably won't work a whole lot today, but I did want to come do this live stream because I just started them on Mondays, and it is very much like me to start something and immediately stop doing it. So this is something that every Monday morning I want to get in here and do this. If I'm out of town, that's obviously not possible. Like I was supposed to be camping, and that didn't happen, but I wouldn't be able to live stream if I was camping because the signal probably would suck. Did I pick anything up from the Olight flash sale? No, they sent me a bunch of stuff before the sale. They always send everything before the sale goes live, so I typically don't buy a whole lot of Olights. Just pick up the copper and black blades VV Elementum, and I purchased a paracord to go along with it. Can I have your opinion? I'm a big fan. Elementum's great, man. Okay, Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, the hair's... I need a haircut pretty bad. Look at that. Grayson Cole says, Taylor, what's up with the Apple Watch? I thought I was never going to get one. I used to have one. And I don't know, I kind of started to hate smartwatches because I just hate how people are always checking their wrist. And what I did was just turn off notifications. I get text messages on my wrist, and that's it. But strong hair flex. Yeah. But I've been working out, and I needed something to track my workouts, and I have a Garmin as well, an Instinct Solar, and I had a Phoenix 6 Pro. Honestly, I wouldn't work out without a watch like that, just to kind of get the quantitative data from the work. And I don't know. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm mainly just using it to keep myself healthy because I let myself go for probably about 10 years. So made big life changes about 6 months ago, and this is just my way of staying on top of it. Roger, I can still list about 30 things you started and stopped years ago. Then again, same. Yeah, well, it happens. Italian EDC, thank you for the €10. Thank you very much. It says number one fan. Anyone find any good Labor Day knife deals? I don't know. There are probably a few, but I've not been online. Your vids are great from Malta in Europe. It's 15:55 here. Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, Malta. I know about Malta because of GeoGuessr. And in the future, I've mentioned it. I'm not going to do it here on YouTube just because I don't want to throw the algorithm off too much. It's already affected the channel that I'm live streaming, and that's why I'm going over to Twitch for the live streams. But when I'm over there, I think I'm going to. It's really loud. I think I'm going to play some video games, and one of the games I want to play is GeoGuessr. I watch it a lot. There's a guy, GeoWizard, that I watch. He's really funny and really good at what he does, and I play GeoGuessr a good bit. Not a good bit, some. And yeah, I'll stream some games and we'll have fun on Mondays. Maybe even more than Monday, but for now, we'll just focus on Mondays. Anything else is bonus. Have I ever tried a honey badger? I actually haven't. Am I 3D printing? I've 3D printed a little bit, but not a whole lot lately. What's in the pockets? I knew it was going to come. Look at this. I got this in my back pocket. I got this knife back. So I don't really love OTFs a whole lot. I have one, well now two, but the Guardian Tactical Recon, I sold mine and regretted it, and then I ended up getting another one. And I traded for this one a long time ago. I can't remember the exact story, but I traded a guy for this knife, the Microtech Katana. It's the Cypher Katana. And I traded back. I traded back for the same knife from the same guy. Come on, don't do this to me today. Don't do this to me today, camera. Look at this giant knife. It's huge. This thing is close to 10 inches long, I think. It's a very big knife with a very strong spring. The quantitative data is all the sweat on the floor. That's true, but you can't judge a workout by the sweat. Sometimes I work harder and sweat less, and sometimes I don't work as hard and sweat more. It's not always in the sweat, but I know I can tell when I've worked out if I've worked hard enough or, too hard or whatever. But keeping a visual watch on what I'm doing is important to me because I have no accountability partners or anything. Alex won't do this stuff with me. She's doing it separately. When she uses me as an accountability partner, she gets mad. So I can't be her accountability partner, and because of that, she can't be mine. So it's up to me to do all of this on my own. And I've got my own reasons to do it, like plenty of good reasons, no bad reasons, no reason not to. But in order for me to stay on top of it, I have to track my food and I have to track my activity. For no reason other than just putting it right in front of my face all the time and feeling bad if I don't do it. Am I still in contact with Zach and Jamie from Blade HQ? Yeah. Not a ton. We don't talk a lot, but yes, definitely. I text Zach from time to time, a couple times a month. He's a really good dude. I don't talk to Jamie, though. Jake White. I was able to grab a Lucky Waluziak. What? I don't know what that is. What is my Twitch? Best MEDC. Same as everywhere. Just best MEDC, one word. Sometimes I sit down and I sweat more than a hard 2-hour workout. Yeah, seriously. If I think about sweating, I'll sweat sometimes. Favorite knife for gym shorts after working out? What is it? The Dragonfly. This OTF is probably not legal for me to carry here, but I own it. Since you guys asked and I didn't get to it, the knife that I'm actually carrying today and have been carrying for the last week or so is this Para 3 in S110V with, I don't remember whose scales these are. This whole thing came as a package, deep carry clip and everything. Got a really good deal on this. In fact, I sniped this from the live stream last week. I was browsing classifieds while talking to you guys, and I ended up seeing this for a really good price, and I bought it. And I have been carrying a fixed blade. This is my Bradford Guardian 3. I've carried this and used it a good bit over the last week. Just testing it out. I think this is going to be my backpacking knife. I really need an Armatus sheath again. I had one, sold it, and regret it. It's a common theme here. I don't like selling things. What's your minimum EDC when having to go through security checkpoints, etc. at festivals? Basically, I just throw everything in my truck and go in without much, just a wallet. And maybe I'll try and squeeze through with like a TPT slide. If they want to take the blade, I can throw it away and still have it with me. But if I'm at a festival, I'm not too worried about it. Roger. So having been MIA for a while, how have you been? How's the family? Carrier is clearly going well in the direction you wanted. Not sure what that means. Yeah, we're doing great. Doing great. Got a son, daughters too, and she's a hellion. Love her to death. She's hilarious. Yeah, things are going great. Channel's growing. Everything's going great. I have a big announcement at some point. I don't know when I'm going to announce it, but last week I kind of put everything together in my head, and I will be taking carry commission offline temporarily, and you guys will see why later. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. Very excited. I saw somebody ask about what's my workout regime. Am I following any program? I pay a trainer. So for about 2 months, I was working directly with a trainer and seeing him a couple times a week, and he was just kind of guiding me. And I hired him because I'd never been in a gym. I went to a gym one time with a friend before that. That's it. One, like not one span of time, a single time in a gym. And that was the most I'd ever set foot in a gym. So I really had no idea what I was doing. So I hired him. He kind of trained me up on everything I needed to know. And then he sent me on my way with plans. And we update those plans once a month and up the weights, up the reps, increase the intensity. And we've been doing that for another 2 months. I've been working out for 4 months. But as far as what the workout regime is, it's just mostly hit with weights. Like it's all everything is high intensity intervals. Just go all out, and then a minute or two rest, and with weights. I don't really know how to explain it beyond that. It's not really my forte. I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I am good at reading plans. Joe Sullivan, first time being able to catch a live because of work shenanigans. How's it going, Taylor? Glad to see you here. It's going great. I'm just chilling. A little tired this morning, but we're getting through. Do you have any bronze watches? Zelos makes some really good watches in bronze. If you want to go high end, Oris for sure. Dude, they have, God, what is it called? Let me see if I can find that. Oris bronze chronograph. This is one that I definitely want. Carl Brashear chronograph. Yeah. I don't have this set up, but I would really like to have it set up. I don't like blue dial watches either. So is this what I'm looking for? Yeah, okay. So let me create a screen share. Real quick. Screen share. I don't remember how to do all this. Window capture. There we go. All right. Just one more second and we will be done. Boom. Look at that. So the Carl Brashear Oris chronograph, what is it? I don't know, limited edition. This thing is really nice. If you really want to go all out, but they're like $5,000, I think. Yeah, it is not $64.99. Oris.ch, that would tell us how much it is, but not in US dollars. Oh, there we go. It is in US dollars now. Their website used to not have this, but yeah, $5,000. This watch is so sick, bro. Woo. It would definitely turn my arm green. I really need a titanium flipper. This is from Tyler Trissel. That isn't $500. I've been looking at the Lion Steel tray. Is it worth a damn? I don't know about Lion Steel. They're Italian, and I know that they are made in the same factory as Fox knives and Viper knives, I think, or at least they're all kind of interconnected. And there was some QC issues with a lot of Italian knives out of that area. So, my personal recommendation would be something from like Ferrum Forge. You can get titanium flippers from them for like $150, and Ferrum Forge stuff is really good. It's made by We. But yeah, there's tons of flippers under $500 that are really good. I mean, if you're looking at $500 for a titanium flipper, you're looking at like a Hinderer, you know. So you can find a flipper for $250 easy, $250 and under. Something. Should I pull the trigger on a GMF1? Is it worth my wife stabbing me for buying another knife? I personally like the GMF1. It's very, very small, and that was something that I considered taking backpacking over the Bradford because it's smaller and lighter. But I think ultimately I want a little bit longer blade than what the GMF1 has. But for EDC, if you get that with the Oak City Leatherworks pocket clip sheath, I think it's a really good EDC fixed blade. Now, whether you should splurge for the M390 version or get the N690, personally, I'm fine with N690. Also, M390 version's out of stock. The N690 one is in stock. Welcome from France. Well, welcome to you to the stream from France. Well, the stream's in Concord, but you know what I mean. Yeah, dude, this sheath for the Bradford is really, really nice. This comes from Roke. I did a video, or I at least included this in a video about the fixed blades. This is a very expensive sheath, actually, but this is Vachetta leather, I think is what he said, and mostly it's used by like Prada. It's a really high-end, nice leather, distressed, and you can see I've been carrying it a good bit. It's got dye from my pants on it. Lucky Walusiak on E. She makes beautiful fixed blades. Okay, yeah, check them out. Welcome to all the new people who have finally made it to a live stream, by the way. I'm seeing that a lot. Joel Bradley, what does TPT stand for? Titanium Pocket Tool. And slide, because it slides. So TPT is the one that doesn't slide. TPT slide is one-handed. Everything is growing except for you. I don't know what that means, Steven. It's probably a retaliation for me making fun of your tiny hands. What will be the first knife you will get my kids? Probably a Swiss Army knife, if I'm honest. Eleanor already has a toy Swiss Army knife that she carries around. She wears her watch, and she has a flashlight. So she has an EDC at 2 years old. Birthdays on no work holidays are fantastic. Hey, happy birthday, swim dude. Good morning, everyone. By the way, excellent recommendation about the Peña fixed blade. As you mentioned, it will be a little bit difficult to get one. Saludos from Matamoros, Tamaulipas. Okay. The Peña fixed blade is really nice, but it's very small. Like GMF1 is small. The Peña is considerably smaller. Yeah, so that was the point in me going live today, despite it being a holiday. 138 Vicious says, good morning, Taylor. Finally caught it live since I have the day off. That's why I wanted to go live today, because I figured more people would be able to hang out. What's up, Chris? Poker. Riding the bike at the gym. Boulder makes a hell of a bronze watch, too. I didn't know they were in bronze watches now. Kyer Ackerman. Finally got the Vox Dapper that I asked for your opinion about, and I absolutely love it. Glad. It's a really nice small knife. It does have the same concerns because it's manufactured in Italy. There were some QC issues, but from my understanding, they resolved those. But I don't know. Mr. Taylor, the bane of my wallet. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Steven M., thank you for the $5. Let's get the donation started. That was a compliment on losing weight. Oh, thank you. Well, see, I didn't take it as a compliment because I want to get a little bit bigger, right? Not. I don't want to get yoked. I don't want to be massive, but I'd like to have some more definition. So thank you, but I just. Shout out from Clemens, North Carolina. Wow, you're pretty close to where I grew up. Beanswick. That's a funny name. Any experience with TPKs? Yes, I have a TPK midsize Raptor, and I really like it, but I wish I had a non-orange one. So, Eddie, if you want an orange TPK midsize Raptor, maybe I'll sell it and try to find another one, because I'd like to have one in a drop point. Any copper utility knives that I know of? Giltech does runs of copper from time to time. In fact, I have a solid copper one, I think. He sent me like a copper and carbon fiber and a copper and titanium one, and I took them apart and mix and matched them. Smiling Beard, what do you see will be the next big thing in the EDC world? I couldn't tell you because I never thought that pouch boys would be this big thing, and Nux are all the rage right now, and expensive coins and stuff. I never know what's happening next, and that's part of the fun. Sam Holiday, thank you for the $1.99 donation. Thank you very much. How small is the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt in my hand? I've never had one. Never had one. I bought a Quiet Carry Drift just because I couldn't get my hands on a Roosevelt. In fact, I need to sharpen that because I'm taking it to the beach. That's a highly corrosion resistant knife, and that's my beach knife. What is in my pocket today? I already answered that, but the knife that I'm carrying today is a Para 3. This is actually my first Para 3. I had a Para 3 lightweight. In fact, 2 Para 3 lightweights. I much, much, much prefer the regular Para 3. This is a really good knife. The ergos are great. Things really nice. Need the bronze due to the closeness for the brass carry. I understand that. Leather or brass? Those are kind of... I carry both. Is there a G-Shock with vibration alarm and world time? I don't know. I don't know too much about G-Shocks. I once told someone that I want to be 225 and be able to deadlift the back of a truck. I get it. Yeah, I'm currently 220, down from, I was 218 actually at the start of the weekend. Had a little heavy weekend, but down from 250. So have lost a lot of size, but I don't know about my strength. Genuinely don't know how strong I am. BBM V2 worth the price. Before I dive in hard, what is a BBM? I don't know what a BBM is. It's just a acronym that I've not seen. Shorthand that I'm not familiar with. On my way for a 14-ish mile bike ride to spend some time with the fam. Any plans with the kids and Alex today? No plans specifically. I want to get some stuff done here before I go home, but nothing specific. But have fun. That sounds like fun. What sharpening system? Just a work sharp precision angle thing, precision adjust. I really want to just splurge and get a wicked edge. Roger, thank you for the $5. It says, congratulations on all you have accomplished over the years. You have come a long way. Working an office job now, I hope to catch more of these. I'm glad to see you. We talk about you in the Discord a lot still. You're, what is the term? I wouldn't say legend. Well, kind of a legend, but also like just kind of one of these figures that, you know, you have, your reputation precedes you. Top 3 steals and why? I'm not a metallurgist. I don't really care too much about blade steels. I like a good blade steel, one that, you know, isn't too terribly difficult to sharpen, has really great edge retention, won't roll or chip too easily. But I don't have a specific favorite. I am not picky when it comes to blade steels. Matthew Orlando just bought a few Muskin Hustle stubbies. Ooh, words are hard this morning. With your code, thank you. Excited to try them. You should be. They smell very, very, very good. I am not exaggerating when I say that the number 24 is my favorite scent, period. Sorry, not sorry. I chew my ice. Do you prefer the Nick Mankey hook strap or Marine National kind of straps for comfort and durability? Durability, your NATO straps are definitely going to be more durable than the Nick Mankey hook strap, but I prefer the hook strap. It's way more comfortable. But you have to be careful. Bro, Ben, chill. I can't do anything here. But you have to be careful with the Nick Mankey because it will. I caught it on something one day. I was walking into my old office and it caught on a handrail and it stretched. And much like a rubber band, if you stretch it because it's elastic, it will snap back. But what happened is when it pulled back, it pulled the spring bar. And when it shot forward, my watch went flying. Fortunately, I was wearing my Damasco, which is shock resistant, scratch resistant. That thing is a tank. It's also $2,500. So I was a little freaked out for a second, but I picked it up. Nothing wrong with it. Everything about that watch is still perfect. You couldn't even tell it fell, but it fell on concrete. So definitely for durability and security, a NATO strap is going to be way better, but the Nick Mankey hook strap is so comfortable. And that only happened once, and I wore that thing for months straight. So yeah, just beware. I really, really like them. They're extremely comfortable, but there's one huge caveat if you're not careful. Fat Man's Adventure. Hello again, Taylor. Just got home from work to eat some dinner while watching your live stream before going to soccer practice with my oldest son. Today's knife is the Fox Suru TI. Hi from SE. Is that Sweden? I'm not sure. But thank you, and glad you could make it. I kind of personally would like to play soccer again. I know I'm getting old, but I would really like to play it again. I played it in high school, and it was a lot of fun, and it's one way to get in shape fast. Yes, you have left an impression, Roger. You definitely have. Although, the Roger channel was renamed to Dumpster Fire and then deleted because it got way out of hand. So, I don't know that the impression was exactly great. Sweden. Okay. I thought it was Sweden, but I wasn't sure. Oh no, your wife is allergic to colognes? That is tragic. That is really tragic. Yeah, Dumpster Fire was exactly as you would expect, and it has been obliterated. Rubicon 81. I'm down 19 pounds over the last 3 months, and it feels good. Got a long way to go, but small goals each month. Absolutely. Absolutely. What happened with me is I dropped 20 pounds, so 250 down to 230 in about a month and a half-ish, and plateaued. I stayed there for probably about a month, and then I dropped another 5-6 pounds, and I stayed there until I got food poisoning like 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, it's tough. I would not recommend food poisoning as a weight loss tactic, but it works. Yes, that is a plastic cup I went by the coffee shop this morning. of course I was around for the anime channel. I created it to keep all the weebs in a place out of the normal server. Watching from Five Guys in Edinburgh, Scotland. Excited to be here. Thanks for the great and helpful content. Thank you. And also Five Guys. I didn't know they had those in Scotland, but Five Guys is great. And I would really like to eat some myself, but nope. Started at 335. Now I'm down to 316. Very, very good. Keep going, man. It's no small feat. It's very difficult. Anybody who says anything other than that is out of their minds. And it's been really tough to get lower than where I am now. Like, my goal, I think, is like 205, 210. And it will probably be the hardest stretch of weight for me to lose. Lyme disease was a pretty good weight loss program as well. Yeah, I would not recommend Lyme disease or food poisoning for weight loss. Effective, not advisable. Hi from Italy. Hello, Yvonne. Good to see you. I was going to come up this past weekend, but we got a little busy, so sorry, but we'll be up soon. Connor Weasley. Hey, Taylor, your channel is one of the main contributors towards me starting a knife collection, still on budget blades like the Kaiser Domen and Civivi Imperium and Elementum. Hey, you're starting at a better place than I did. Goal is 245. It's a long way to go, but you can absolutely do it. And it gets easier when you aren't just crash dieting, right? That's where most people fall off. They crash diet, they try keto, and then they're like, oh, this is so hard. And then they realize it's unsustainable, and they fall off the bandwagon, which is not what I set out to do. What I wanted to do was do something that was very sustainable. So I did a little bit of reading and mostly just kind of shot in the dark, tried to figure it out as I went. And, you know, I kind of slowly have figured out what works. And, you know, been misstepping and correcting and misstepping or correcting and trying to, you know, figure out the best path forward and getting advice from people like Steven, who's here in the chat. There's another guy in the Discord. His name is Eric Schick. He's a strongman competitor. He's helped guide me a little bit. Obviously, my trainer has helped. There's a nutritionist in this building who has helped as well, doing my body comps and telling me what to do. So I'm getting a lot of feedback and not listening to 100% of everything I hear or read, but like taking everything with a grain of salt and trying things. And if it doesn't work, do something else. But it's tough to get past certain hurdles. And I've been at this one for a while. Food poisoning is rough. Get those in the ER pretty often. Yeah, I felt like death for a full day. And then I woke up the next day. I'm like, oh, I'm great. Fitman's Cooks channel is a lifesaver when I'm cutting. Highly recommended. It's good to know. Yeah, I'd like to read more and learn more. Every time I start looking at fitness stuff on YouTube, what ends up happening is I get recommended these just like yoked dudes who are like timing their carbs and working out to failure and trying to get just jacked. And there is literally no way they're as big as they are without having juiced. And it's just like, this is not the content I'm looking for. I just want to get healthy. Adrian Castillo, thanks for the great content. As always, Taylor, sending good vibes to you and your family from you in Mexico. Thank you, and good vibes back. It's a nice, chill Monday morning, so I hope everybody's doing well. Gave you a shout out with my Musk and Hustle order, and they sent a handwritten thank you back. What an awesome company. I appreciate the suggestion. They are really good people. Like I say, there are a lot of good people in the EDC world, and technically, I guess Musk and Hustle isn't EDC specific, but no, they are very good people. Unless you're getting your blood checked on a weekly basis to verify that you are in ketosis, then doing keto is no. If O is no better than dieting. What? I don't understand the last sentence, but So I didn't do keto. I cut carbs, drastically cut carbs, but I wasn't in ketosis and I wasn't trying to get into ketosis. I was just trying to, cut carbs for a little bit. And even that was hard. I can't imagine trying to do real keto. It's really tough. Time to go pick up weights and put them down later. Chris, Poker, I saw your message last night in Discord. Got busy. I will get back to you here in a little bit. Any good hangover cure? Yeah, don't get hungover to begin with. Greasy food, eggs, keep drinking. No, I don't know. I've never had a hangover, so I'm probably the worst person to ask. I have been drunk. I've never been hungover. I am very tired this morning, though. So tired, in fact. No, don't judge me. I'm going from coffee to white monster. No judgment here. Want a one-strap backpack that's around 15 to 23 liters that has easy side access. Man, I don't know about slings. I am not up to speed on bags like I should be. I've been carrying the same bag for a very long time. This is the, let me get this out of here because it's too heavy. London Bridge Trading Co. backpack from Virginia Beach, VA. This thing's really cool. It's held up very well, but it is very floppy. Not a lot of rigidity to it. Caleb Elkins, I missed the gaming streaming session last week. How'd it go? Would you do it again? It went okay. It didn't go great. Maybe I could stop this stream and jump on Twitch in just a little bit, try to get people over there and play some video games. Rather than in the stream, I could just move over. If you guys want to see that, I'm cool with that. I'm already set up, so. Getting into ketosis is too hard and especially hard to maintain. Calorie deficit is the most effective way. Yeah, I mean, that's all I've really been doing is eating clean foods. And I got so much crap over saying I was eating clean in a video and I was eating a protein bar. And there are people have different definitions of eating clean. Most people who say eating clean and are like very pedantic about it are saying like meat and veggies, period. That's it. Oh God, repeat of No Man's Sky. Dude, I'd like to play No Man's Sky again. But I was eating a protein bar, not this one, but a very similar protein bar. And this one is not the best. It's a little heavier, and I ate this one because I didn't have breakfast. So these are 230 calories, kind of high in carbs, but also good protein. It's a good balance of everything in these Think bars. But I was eating a Fit Crunch, and those are actually really good for you. Well, in terms of protein bars, and they taste really good. Eleanor said, hi, Dada. Hey, Eleanor. Hey, I'll be home in a little bit. I promise, maybe. I will. But yeah, man, people just jumped on me in the comments of that video talking about how I wasn't eating clean. I was eating a candy bar and talking about eating clean. But no, I was eating a protein bar because I didn't eat lunch that day. But yeah, people who are really, really, really pedantic and critical of other people who are trying to, improve themselves, they piss me off so much because it's hard. People who have never had to struggle with weight don't get it. It's hard. It's very hard. This weekend, all I wanted to do all weekend was just gorge myself. And I didn't. I had less healthy food than I've had probably in the last 6 months. We had Mexican food on Saturday, and I had pizza yesterday for lunch because we went to a kid's birthday party. So I kind of let myself just relax a little bit, but you need that. You need the refeed. You need to just enjoy life for a little bit and then go back to it. It's people who are critical of, trying things out and people working on themselves are just, in my opinion, I think anybody who's critical of another person who's trying to better themselves is just projecting insecurity, and That or just an asshole, honestly. Yeah, let's see some games. Maybe I'll do that here in like 30 minutes or something. Do I think I could do video on different blade steels? So what I would most likely do, because I am very openly not an expert on blade steels, I would either have to research a ton and get to know it like the back of my hand and really, really know my stuff, which is possible, or just have somebody on who is very familiar with blade steels. I would almost rather do the latter because it gives you guys, like, rather than me just reading and regurgitating, it gives you guys knowledge from somebody who really knows what they're talking about, not somebody who's just kind of studied up a little bit. What I mean by that is somebody like Sky in the Discord. He works at Grimsmo, and he is a metallurgist. He loves that stuff. Personally, I'm in the camp that if it cuts, I'm happy. And if I can sharpen it, I'm happy. So, yeah, I could do that, but it would be better, in my opinion, to have somebody on who is much better or more well-versed at that than I am. For hangovers, try drinking a big bottle of water and swallowing a few charcoal pills before crashing for the night. Helps your body process the alcohol. I've always, anytime I got drunk, I just chug water before I go to sleep, always. And I think that's probably why I never have a hangover. I chug a bunch of water, and when I wake up, the first thing I do is chug water. Even if I feel like it's going to make me sick, I feel better for it. Quitting sodas and energy drinks is a big help. Have not had one since 2015 and made me lighter on my feet when I did martial arts back in college. Yeah, so soda is the biggest thing for people. Like, just don't. It's not that good. After you cut it out and try it again, you're going to realize this is not that good. You're addicted to the sugar. And I personally can't drink a soda now. These are the only energy drinks I have, the white monsters. Obviously, it'd be better if I just didn't drink them, but this is my little, like, splurge that I have. Not every day, but, you know, from time to time. I'd say a couple a week. Have I ever reviewed Duluth backpacks? I have not. What is this sound? Oh, it's birds outside my window. I thought it sounded like something coming from my headphones. It was birds. That's how unfamiliar I am with the outside world right now. I won't eat anything I don't prepare, down 60 pounds since December. Wow, that's a lot. And yeah, I would say 90 to 95% of everything I eat is made by me. Probably about that much right now. I have probably a protein bar every day. I'll have a protein shake sometimes. One of those little pre-made Premier proteins. Those are actually really good. But yeah, most of the stuff I consume is stuff I've eaten or cooked myself. Those Fit Crunch bars are good. I need to buy them in bulk instead of paying $3 from the gas station. Yeah, they're $1 a piece at Sam's Club. 18 for $18. That's why I get them. They're really good and cheap. Losing weight is hard and keeping it off is even harder. Yeah, I mean, once you've lost the weight, you got to maintain. Caleb Elkins, you're looking great. Taylor, your hard work speaks for itself. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. How about a new episode of Whiskey Knife Fight? You guys need to harass Jeremy. Go harass Jeremy. I'm here. I'm live streaming. Where's Jeremy? I think he did a Patreon live stream on Friday, actually. This isn't for anyone else, but I had to restrict my diet harshly a few years ago. Had half cup oatmeal with fresh fruit for breakfast, 3/4 cups rice, and half cup black beans for lunch, 1 boiled chicken breast, no seasoning, with green beans for dinner. Did that for 8 months and it sucked. Yeah, I bet it did. What is that, like 1,200 calories, if that? Boiled chicken breast. Oh, God. Could I do an updated video on my watches? The only thing that I've actually added or removed from my watches, I sold a watch. I have this one for sale currently. May take this one off the market. I may keep this watch. Every time I look at it, I just love this watch, but I was just selling it to try and fund some other stuff. But this one is currently for sale. My Oris Big Crown Pointer Date. it's not a cheap watch, so it's been sitting. I've not been pushing hard to sell it either, but all I've done is post this one for sale. I sold my Laurier Neptune, and then I've added one watch, which was a Brew Retromatic, and 2 smartwatches. Quest bars are the best combo of taste and macros. They also have many flavors. Yeah, jerky is very high in sodium. I have Quest bars as well. So in my cabinet here at the office, I have Think, Quest, and Fit Crunch bars. Just because I work and sometimes I get carried away and I need to eat something, and that's the best thing I can just eat and grab and eat. A Merrick 7. One advice that stuck with me to lose weight was don't reward yourself with food. You're not a dog. Stings but works. So the thing that's worked for me is taking the fun out of food. I don't enjoy food like I used to. I used to be kind of a foodie, if I want to label myself as that. But Alex and I would go to places and, food trucks and just try some really nasty, greasy food and enjoy it until, 5 minutes later when we felt like crap. And now I don't really crave a lot of food. Sometimes I'll get a little bit of a hankering for some pizza, but I don't really crave food anymore. I eat food for sustenance, and sometimes I'll make some really good stuff. What the really good stuff that I like is my smoked chicken and smoked salmon. Like, I'm enjoying really, really good smoked foods right now, so that's been good. Actually, I'll say this. One of the best things I've done for weight loss is buy a smoker, for sure. Skinny Rogers, sup, Senor Taylor. What's up? What's the most amount of money you could justify spending on a knife or watch? Well, the most expensive watch I have was $2,600, and that one took a lot of convincing myself to do it, but it was a one of one, so I did it. Yeah, not cheap, but I don't know that I would do it again anytime soon. Yvonne, yeah, no, okay, so this is the same building that I was in. My studio where I shoot my videos is through this wall. So I just expanded over into the next room. So new place, yes, but no. If you like an item so much, how do you get rid of it and to try something else? There's the Discord server. That's usually where I sell everything. I have a classifieds channel in my Discord server where people buy and sell stuff. I love that watch. I have to scroll fast past it in the Discord. Well, buy it. It'll make you feel great for... Actually, you're going to regret it. No, you're not. You should buy it. I did see the GMT that Laurier came out with last year. It looks really nice, honestly. Apple Watch and Citizen Chandler chronograph, only 2 watches I have left. The Chandler's a really great watch. I really like it, but I just wish it were like a tiny bit bigger, and I wish it had a sapphire crystal. Dr. Thomas. I don't know who Dr. Thomas is. There's one flavor of Kind Bar that I loved, but I can't find them. I don't like Kind Bars. Jabin, what's up, dude? What's up? Caleb Elkins. I just ordered my first Swiss Army knife, Victorinox Pioneer X. Looking for new scales for either titanium or micarta. I'm having a hard time finding sellers. Everyone that I know did do it doesn't anymore. So what most of the people did was they would actually build the Swiss Army knives themselves. They didn't sell the scales. Not for the ALOX Victorinox. You'd have to get like a tinker or something and glue the scales on. For the Pioneer X, like what John did is he had to drill the rivets and then, take everything apart and then put his scales on. So he sold them as a package. Wondering when Rexford will make a new rut. I don't know. I bought one a while back. I sold my old Triple Aught Design rut and bought another one. Whiskey in the morning, let's do it. How do I find where I buy and sell items? Discord. The Discord server. It caused a lot of stink this past week because I mentioned everybody in the server to notify them that I was selling things, and some people got really mad, but I've done it that way since the beginning of the server and not going to change it. People want to know when I sell stuff, so I notify them. Or do you have your coffee this time? I just finished my coffee and opened a Monster because I am a monster. Any good watches under 350 looking at a Seiko 5 right now? I think a Seiko 5 is probably your best bet under 350 for sure. I was looking at a Sumo after Metal Complex posted his. His Sumo looks really nice. Happy Labor Day, man. Any plans for today? None really. Just trying to get a little stuff organized here. I want to get some stuff on the walls in this office. This is the new office. And as you can see over here, there's nothing on the walls. I've got stuff for that, but I don't have it on the walls yet. Currently not buying a Christopher Ward while saving for a Mega Speedmaster 57 Broad Arrow and house we're planning to build. I wish I was planning to build a house right now, but I actually need to send my Christopher Ward in. I dropped it from like 6-7 feet onto concrete and broke it. Crystal and everything is fine. It kept running. I didn't know it was broken. So I'm like, oh, sweet. And then I took it off, put it in my nightstand. I went to put it on like a week later, and I went to pull the crown out, and it did not. I wound it, and nothing. The crown was broken. It wouldn't click in or out. So it is now defunct. Chuck TV. Guess I'll stop asking. I don't know what or Chuck It FPV. I don't know why I thought TV. I'm not sure what you were asking. There's a lot of stuff. It is Labor Day. At least I hope so. Casio Duro with a Seiko bracelet is what I'm doing till I get a Seiko 5. Casio Duro is ridiculously solid. Do you have a recommendation on a heavy-duty fixed blade for EDC? This isn't really heavy-duty, but this is about as big as I would carry every day. The Bradford Guardian 3. I did buy OD green scales for it at Blade Show, but I cannot get these screws out of the handle. They're proprietary, and Bradford has given me 4 bits because you need one for either side. They've given me 4 bits, and I've broken them all. I have heated this thing up, trying to break loose any Loctite. I've done everything I can possibly do to try and get these scales off here, and I cannot do it. What is the bigger knife in the thumbnail for the live? I don't know. It's not my photo. Anybody who is watching this, the bigger knife is the Roosevelt. Oz Roosevelt. Planning any shop video soon? Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. What's in the meal prep for today? I've got 6 ounces of smoked salmon that I cooked on Saturday. So 6 ounces of smoked salmon. I've got probably about a cup of Brussels sprouts that I smoked, and a half sweet potato. It's like 5 ounces of sweet potato. Pretty heavy lunch for me, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what else to do about this knife, though. Getting the scales off. Those custom spanner bits are really, really weak, and I really don't like these screws. I would like to replace these with, Torx or something. I don't know why they don't use Torx. It would just make everything so much easier. Welcome, Stephen Wright. Glad you could make it. That was the idea. Live streaming on Labor Day so people could hang out. Did I get the chance to see the new BK4 bug out? I did not. Just found the channel about a month ago. I've been really enjoying it. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you. Stephen, thank you for the $2. Brussels sprouts are disgusting. You say the same thing about broccoli, but no, if you cook them right, Brussels sprouts and broccoli are delicious. Let me tell you what to do, Stephen. If you got a grill, you put them in a pan, like a tray. You toss them with some olive oil or avocado oil and some garlic, salt, and pepper. Just toss them. Throw that in the grill and let it sit there for like 20, 30 minutes. It'll soften them up. Then you take them out of that pan or the tray and you put them in something that breathes, right? Like I have this skillet with holes in it for the grill that has a removable handle, so you can like snap the handle on really quickly and move it around. So then you put it in that over direct flame for like 10 minutes, just flipping it every so often, and it chars them. Do this with the broccoli or Brussels sprouts or asparagus or anything. The best. They're so good. They're so good when you start to get them blackened on the outside. That was what I was trying to do. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. For the scales, try the pliers used for locking collets. Not familiar with those, but I'll try. But I've got to be able to do it from both sides. What steel is my Guardian? This one's M390. Yeah. I used it to split some firewood this weekend, make some kindling. And it keeps cutting into the, like, adhesive on this sheath. Right? So I'll clean off the blade, nothing on it. Stick it down in there and pull it back out, and it's covered in leather again. Do I cycle? Bicycling is the way. I have a stationary bike, like a resistance bike at home, and I ride it in the gym sometimes too. But I don't cycle, really. Snap ring pliers. I'll have to look into that. Add bacon. Bacon makes everything better. That's true. Thoughts on the Raylight pineapple? Speaking of, people asked me what I was carrying earlier. Today in the pocket, the flashlight is the Pineapple Mini TI. Yeah, I really like it. And the regular Raylight pineapple is also good, just a little bit bigger. More of a crunchy peanut butter and apples guy. I am a smooth peanut butter guy for sure. Favorite pry? I don't know. I don't really carry a pry bar much anymore. So who won the poll last week, mechanical keyboard or Apple? Apple keyboard, 100%. Nobody even voted for mechanical keyboard. Steven, thank you again for the $2. Nothing is going to change my mind. Revolting. Well, it's the key to your success. The key to your success, Steven, is Brussels sprouts and broccoli. What e-bike do I have? Proform Tour de France. It's a CDC 7. Is that what it's called? I got it from this kind of sketch fitness equipment company out of Charlotte, Davis Fitness Equipment. It was in some side street off Tryon in Charlotte, and you had to turn down a side street and go around the backside of this warehouse. And it was just a warehouse where people are assembling fitness equipment. It was very strange. The price was really good. It was like $240 for it, and it was the same bike that was at Academy for $500, and it was brand new. So, and that was assembled. So I don't know. It's kind of sketch, but saw it listed on Facebook Marketplace, and I bought it. I don't know if I would recommend, but works fine. What's the longest I've had a regular item in your EDC? I've talked about it recently, actually. This thing right here. The TPT slide, no joke, no exaggeration. This has been in my pocket every single day for at least a year and a half. I don't know. Not sure. I know for sure that I've been carrying this, not this specific one, because I had to swap it out. I had an issue with one of them, but the Topo one I've carried since they sent one to me. Do people hate the Leatherman tread or something? I use mine all the time, but never see them on here. It's big and just, it looks uncomfortable to me. But I don't know that they're hated. It's just not for me. Is there a knife that got tons of love from the knife community that you never really understood why people loved it? Not so much, and I get it, but it's not for me. But why do people love this? I kind of feel that way about Emerson knives. I don't like the way they're designed at all. At all. So, yeah, Emerson is probably the one for me. I just doesn't, nothing they make really does anything for me in the least. But people seem to love them, and apparently the guy behind Emerson, super nice guy, but just don't get it. A couple of my friends and I are taking a road trip to North Carolina. What's your go-to trip snacks? 1 drink, 1 bag of chips, and 1 candy. Drink, for sure, is a White Monster. For sure. 1 bag of chips. I don't really do chips. Mine would be a bag of jerky, beef jerky, for sure. And I don't really do candy. Like, not even like from a perspective of me being healthy and trying to get healthier. I just don't really do chips or candy. If I do bag of chips, it's going to be salt and vinegar for sure. But the candy, can beef jerky be a candy? I think so. Pretty sure it is. What's up, guys? Respectable, love the chips. Jalapeno kettle chips are pretty good, but I still don't usually do chips. When does the giveaway start? We can do a giveaway. Maybe that's how we end this before I switch over to Twitch. I could give away a TPT slide. Come on. Come on. We'll give away a TPT slide. I'll think for a few minutes on how to do the giveaway. I may run to the bathroom very quickly, but then we'll do a giveaway. And then I'll switch over to Twitch maybe. Maybe. That Steelman 10-in-1 screwdriver, I think, is actually licensed from Big Idea Design. What piece of gear do I most regret spending money on? I don't know. I don't think I've really regretted spending money on anything. If I do, I usually just get rid of it, return it, or sell it. Ernie Emerson is a legend, and some of the fixie stud he's done stuff probably is cool, but yeah, I'm not a fan of his folders. Sunflower seeds for long road trips. Yeah, so if it's a long road trip, and especially if I'm tired or it's late, it's not advisable to drive when you're tired regardless. But what I do to try and keep myself alert and awake is either chew gum, something about that helps me, or something like peanuts or sunflower seeds, something I can eat very slowly. I just eat one at a time, very, very slowly, while I'm trying to just get through. Thank you for the $5, James Brown. Any full review on the SOG power pint? Love the channel. My wife doesn't get it, but that's okay. Probably not. I don't really do reviews on individual items, but what I will be doing soon is a roundup of my favorite small multi-tools. So like the Mini Champ and the SOG power pint and the Squirt PS4. So I'll probably do not probably, I will do probably soon a video on all of my favorite small multi-tools for EDC. Have I tried Pirate's Booty? Yes, I recently discovered what Pirate's Booty is. Alex told me to get some from the store for Eleanor, and I had a handful of it yesterday. It's good stuff. Have I bought a watch and regretted it afterwards? I don't think so. Maybe one or two watches, and then again, I just sold them if I didn't like them. Sup, David? Thank you for the $4.99, Justin. Full size or mini Adamas? Depends. What are you trying to do with it? For everyday carry, definitely the mini Adamas. For just beating on stuff, full sized. I have an auto Adamas in the full size and then a mini Adamas. The auto Adamas in full size is a tank. It is massive. It's loud and in charge. And frankly, if it's up there with some of the like stoutest knives that I have. I wouldn't say it's quite as tough as, say, a Hinderer or a Chris Reeve, but it's definitely tougher than most production knives, I'd say. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom really quickly, and then when I get back, we're going to do a giveaway of a TPT slide, Topo one, so just like this one, no bead. I don't have them on hand, so I can't throw a bead in, otherwise I would. So I'll be right back. I'll think about how we're going to give one of these away, and we will do that, I guess. Be right back. The sounds are kicking. Best damn bio break. Yes. Okay, so how are we going to give away a TPT slide? Choose a number is always chaotic. Never a good idea. What should we do? Anybody? Any suggestions? Actually, I'm going to do 2 giveaways. There's going to be a first and a second place. TPT slide, and I'll also give away one of these shirts. Random comment picker. That's harder doing a live stream. Whoever is drinking coffee with a big gray cat wins. Wow. Best dad joke. Ooh, that's nice. That one's objective. Guess a country. Okay, I have the first question. It's going to be a little bit of trivia. This may be chaotic, but for the TPT slide, the first person who can name my first bigger knife purchase since starting this channel wins it. So the knife that I turmoiled over, I'll say it was under $100, but over, say, $30. What is that knife? If anybody can name it, you win a TPT slide. I've talked about it a bunch. It's a Benza. No. Under 100. Under 100. Ooh, EDC Wyoming. Hello, Tenacious. That was it, actually. I didn't think it'd be that hard, so glad it was guessed very quickly. I know you, Adam. I'll be in touch. It was definitely the Tenacious. Yep. A lot of people still guessing. That was good. That was quick, Adam. It was very quick. Spyderco PM2. So that was next, Steven. That was a good try. Pair 2 was next. Not long after I got the Tenacious. Okay. So that one's gone. TPT is 1. No one newer on my channel can win. Well, I want people who have been around for a long time, you know? But sometimes I do giveaways where I choose a number. So I try to mix it up. Give everybody a chance. And Adam is extremely loyal. He's been around for a long time. Very, very active. Wanted the shirt more anyway. Couldn't spell out Tenacious, so I gave up and put up PM2. Okay, so rock, paper, scissors. Yes, Roger, that's how we should do it. Rock, paper, scissors. I was going to say whoever can name the old channel in the Discord server where everything was chaotic, the original name. But, you know, that would have been Roger. Okay, so shirt. There is this shirt, and there is the Gag the Snack shirt, so the skeleton hand holding a snake. I think we're going to do a giveaway of this shirt. So this shirt comes in this black, OD green, and burgundy. You get to choose your size. Choose your size. So let's figure out how to give that one away. Why do I do 2 giveaways? One is hard enough. Tim, that was the later name. The original name of the channel was Roger. Named for the Roger that's in the chat. There's a funny story behind that, but I won't go into it here. Let's see. Both shirts. Give away both shirts. Let's see. What can we do here? Ooh. I think this is possible. Let me look into this really quickly. How can I? Studio. Does this tell me? This doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me either. Okay, I've got it. Okay. This is gonna suck, but let's try this. First person who can tell me how many videos I have public on this YouTube channel gets this shirt. Well, not this one. I'm wearing this one. But you'll get one like it. $42. No, it's not $42. This is about to go ballistic a lot. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Smiling Beard, I think you got it. You did. Smiling Beard got it. 253. Smiling Beard. I know how to get in touch with Adam, but Smiling Beard, DM one of the mods on Instagram, and you'll get it. 253 was the correct number. Now, the tricky part there is that I think that doesn't include the live streams, but I'm not sure. 253 is the number, though. And Calicut, SH Calicut, it was nice meeting you as well, man. Not enough. That's true. Not enough videos. Smiling Beard, are you in the Discord server? Is that all? 253? Yeah. Yeah. I've been trying to make more lately, but it's tough. It takes me about a week to make some of the videos that I make. Sometimes 3 or 4 days. What's the big announcement? Well, I mentioned that Carry Commission is going to come offline. I'm taking it down for a little bit and then bringing it back up. DM one of the mods over in the Discord server. iMac Death is probably, iMac or Brazen are probably the two best to DM for stuff like this. I would say DM me, but I don't know what your Discord name is, and I turned off people being able to add me. Hey, Roger, have a good day, man. Good to see you. Really good to see you. Pop into the Discord sometimes. It's crazy in there now. You were including live streams. I didn't know how many live streams I've done, so I was going off the number of videos. Now, there are videos uploaded after from the live streams, but I didn't have a real-time way to, like, add those into it without taking too much time. So, sorry. My wife says your videos cost her money. Sorry. I get that a lot, actually. Ooh, you got a Koenig Arius. I would like to also buy a Koenig Arius, but I have not. Oh, I am tired. I'm usually not this tired at this time of day, but I am tired today. When are we going to see more gaming streams? I was thinking about cutting this one right now and popping over to Twitch and maybe playing some video games. The Garmin Instinct Solar, the green band I have on that is actually just a Barton Band's rubber strap. And thank you guys for all playing along. I'll keep doing giveaways as I do these things, obviously. So if you didn't get one now, didn't win now, you will later. Hopefully. You'll have another chance later, at least I should say. How's the Magnus fidget gadget? That thing's fun, but I stopped carrying it. I don't know why. I have too many gadgets and trinkets. Gadgets and trinkets. Recommend a knife that can be used, hard used reliably between mid to affordable range. Shaman? Depends on what your mid-range is, but the Shaman is very good. Very, very good knife. Beefy, but also good for hard use. If you want something a little cheaper than that, I don't have anything off the top of my head. Any update on the Mini Champ Topo? Not yet, but I will soon. I'm pretty sure. PM2 Para 3. The only reason I wouldn't say they're good for hard use is you see a lot of broken tips on the Spyderco knives. There's the focus point. Cover up my face. If my face isn't the way it wants to, you see a lot of broken tips on Spyderco knives because they're very, very, very pointy. The TPT slide has a pocket clip. The one we just gave away. It's got a pocket clip. See? I did not get a Speedy. No. Is there a Speedmaster in the? Yes, there is. No, I'm taking user submissions for the photos for the live streams, so that you guys can get your photos out into the world. Gerber flat iron is unkillable. Well, it does have pretty soft steel, so I don't know about that, but it is kind of tough for what it is. Very thick blade. A good sharpener can fix a broken tip with no problem, but if you break the tip again, it's just, they're very, very fine tips. That's why I would say it's not hard use. You can beat these up, but I would not consider it a hard use knife. You could put it through its paces, put it to the test, but I would not consider it hard use. Favorite band for my Apple Watch? This right now is my favorite. I keep getting a lot of questions about this. It basically makes the Apple Watch look like a G-Shock. It's just some cheap cover strap that I got on Amazon. It was like $20. All right, I'll look for something from Joe. Is there ever going to be a Best Damn EDC Pete's Pirate Life collab? He and I have talked about it some, but I don't know. He doesn't really do a lot of collaborations. I do have my modded Sabinza. Yes, I do. Morning, bro. What's up, Alex? You're a little late. I'm about to hop off. Maybe go over to Twitch. In fact, I think I'm going to go offline for just a couple of minutes and then pop over to Twitch. I forgot that there were 2 Joes as mods over in the Discord, so yeah, I was expecting a different one, but let's pop over into this. If I can type. Go follow me over on Twitch, and I will be going live there in just a little bit. Still going to take the Umnums on camping. Maybe, possibly. But I was also talking about taking the Bradford Guardian 3. What store am I going to EDC shop at next? I'm not sure. I was thinking about doing one this week, though. The Baby Venture has seen some, it has seen some use, yes. Some pocket time. Not a ton, but some. The guy who's not a steel snob is being snobby about steel. Not being snobby about steel, but, 8 CR13 MOV is very, very soft. To say that it's indestructible is a little, it's a cheap steel. That doesn't really make me snobby. I'll use VG10, D2, whatever, but, the steels that Gerber uses in its budget knives is definitely very soft. Does Pocket Lore still make spinners? Not currently. Okay, I'm going to go offline for just a few minutes, get a few things ready, and then I will be jumping over to Twitch, which I have linked in the chat. It is just Best Damn EDC over on Twitch, so I'll see you guys over there soon. Please come and hang out if you got nothing else going on and you want to chill and watch me fail at video games. So thank you guys for hanging out. I will be back here Monday at the same time, 10 a.m. as always. But actually, no, not here. I will be over on Twitch at 10 a.m. next Monday. Over on Twitch. I'm not doing these on YouTube anymore because it's affecting the algorithm. And I don't want to affect the algorithm any more than I already have.